You guys said that y'all down with stop and frisk, and Nate, you're a cop, so you're
not no more. You can't be a cop and have parking.
They're gonna take your badge.
He's on a disability, man. He getting them checks. Nigga probably can't even sign his name. You know?
What they call that? Mandatory retirement?
That's what they call it.
Yep.
Now I know there's one cop that got that same disease. You know what he did? I heard he blew his head off. he blew his damn head off, man. This guy that I grew up with, he was a damn cop, and he did it in front of his 15-year-old daughter. Wow. She was in the damn kitchen cooking some eggs in the morning and shit, and she heard a loud bang, and she ran in there to see what was happening, and this guy's brains is all behind the wall and shit. So this is a weak motherfucker, man. You know? Hey, because when I heard about it, I said, man, I felt bad and shit. But then another spirit jumped on me. I said, what kind of weak-ass motherfucker would do some shit like that? Yeah. Don't you know his daughter's going to be scarred for the rest of her fucking life, traumatized for life?
Yeah, man.
And well, Nate might do that, man. He might be the next guy to commit suicide. You know?
You're like Shabbat. Bon voyage, Shabbat.
Bon voyage, Shabbat. Hey, we laughing at you guys because the Most High is bringing judgment against you niggas, man. You know?
Yeah, we're laughing at you because it's scriptural. You know?
What's that scripture? I believe it's in Luke where it says, they that do not finish the house, they shall mark him. Yep.
Luke.
You got it, Doc?
And Queen of the Damned, Queen of the 2/3, Queen of the Damned. Something gonna happen to you, man. You gonna probably catch AIDS, man. Because personally, I'm gonna tell you on camera, and I'm gonna say it. I think you're a homosexual. You in that video, man. You had that plush apartment behind you. Then I noticed on the wall you had a picture of a black woman hanging on the wall. So we know where your head is at. And then I'm gonna be honest, you look like you just got done blowing rods when you made the video, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why we're laughing, all right? This is the book of Luke 14, beginning at 28. It says, for which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Least aptly, and that tower is being in the truth, basically. Least aptly, after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
And that's why we're mocking you. So this what we're doing right now is a fulfillment of the scripture. All right?
It's the book of Malachi 3 and 5. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from the right.
Can I say something, Elder Taha? And that applies. Well, it applies to the white man, because you so-called white man. The white man is doing that every day, depriving the hireling of his wages. But I want to bring it back to Israel. Lahab, Yashawan, Yahana, you niggas did that back in the days when y'all had the oil tables and you had your little money programs. You had brothers working sack days. You had brothers in slavery. And then you wasn't fucking paying brothers, man. Sack day and all that bullshit y'all had going on, man. Okay? And y'all guys left the school, like Yashawan and Lahab and them, instead of being confronted, because there was councils on their ass, they didn't even come to the councils, man. They just grabbed the money and ran.
And then that scripture where it says, if the wicked restore the pledge, really it's talking about you, which you never restored the pledge. Meaning all them guys that you ripped off on 86th Street when I had my table there. No, I believe I was working for Elder Taha. I was working on his table, and I ran into you, Yashawan. Well, actually, you ran into me, and you admitted that you ripped them guys off. Because I said to you, what about all them guys that you ripped off, Yashawan? Did I rip you off, brother? That's what you said. So you admitted that you ripped them guys off. All right? And that was on 86th Street years ago.
Hey, well, the Lord said you did it unto the least of them, you did it unto me.
Yep, that's right. Well, that's what the elder
did rip you off, brother.
Yeah. Well, you told him that. Well, the elder Gabar told the nigga that. He told him, well, the Lord said, if you did it to my brothers, you did it to me. And then what I believe, come on, or some shit.
No, he started boasting, you ain't going to touch this, you ain't going to do this and that and that.
No, well, he was right on
Yeah.
that. Because the Most High's preserving him, man.
Yeah,
the Most High going to touch you real soon. Go ahead.
It says, and that turn aside the stranger from his...
Read it from the top.
It says, and I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts.
Turn aside the stranger from his right. The stranger is talking about an Israelite. His right is to have the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, which you guys are not doing. All right? Let's go from there to Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, and the 2nd verse.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 2. Declare ye among the nations, and publish, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces.
Yeah, so that's what we're supposed to do, conceal not, meaning we're supposed to talk about the downfall of Babylon. You know? Like this clown, shake and bake. Nate Shake and Bake. He did a recent video talking about he said what's the keys of the kingdom? He said the keys of the kingdom is not the Illuminati.
Oh, yeah.
The white man. Yeah. Well, it is in the scriptures, man. He said the keys of the kingdom is the law. Well, okay, well, since you said it was a law, you don't even apply the law because the scripture said thou shalt not lie. So when you keep back the truth, what are you doing in essence? You're lying, man. That's why the Most High going to destroy you, man. And I'm going to say this, just so you know, when I put my prayers up and I put my curses up, you are in the curses, man. Okay, you, Johanna, all you false prophets. All right? And all you demons that are in GMS, the little spies and the little infiltrators in GMS, you think you're getting away, man. The Most High going to get every last one of you, man. He going to pick you off one by one. Okay? Now let's go from there to Luke. Luke 19, verses 12 to 27.
Yeah, like that Jerry Lee Lewis song. Oh, a lot of shaking going on.
Well, that's his song.
We're shaking.
Luke chapter 19, verse 12. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return.
That represents the Lord.
And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. And another